our first Venice hotel. The same hotel that we came to 4 years ago with the same magical view out this window, which is just the best view of all time. Sunrise literally rises around here. My favourite time of the day. It is just absolutely beautiful. How I'm walking around the rest of my life. Darren has no longer got his name Darren, he is now known as the fiancé. Good morning, my freshly engaged Mrs. Brown to be and her fiancé. We have just finished our gondola ride and we are in such a gorgeous, we just call it a terrace bar called the Gritti Palazzo
on the Grand Canal.
On the Grand Canal. We've ordered a bottle of rosé and this is the views. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, Mr. Fiancé, how are you feeling?
Relieved.
Relieved.
Yeah, happy to be here. And I was just saying to Rachel that I just think everyone should like come here at one point in their life because it's like unreal. I don't know if you can show. Everything is literally on water. Everything is on water and it's like just so strange.
Tell them what you told me the first time we came here.
Right, the first time I came here I was like, this place is would be a great place for ducks. I mean, it's funny, but it makes sense.
How many ducks have we seen?
None. So I'm saying these ducks don't know what they're missing.
So, how did you feel this morning when you got down on one knee?
Fine.
Fine?
Yeah, fine.
Nervous?
I was more nervous about carrying the ring about, but no.
Were you nervous going through like customs, security, in case they made you open your bag?
No, the jewellers told me it was fine, so.
Oh right, okay.
The jeweller said it was fine. He said his words were, one ring would be fine. I went through with a suitcase full of rings. It never got stopped, so I was like, oh right, okay, that's fine. Because I thought about putting it in my bag first, and he says, no, don't do that, take it in your hand luggage. So it's been in hand luggage. Now we'll flip this round, I think. How are you feeling?
Feeling... Is this like right in my face? I think it's really zoomed in. I feel like we are 2 bottles of rosé deep and we're just having the best time of our lives. I feel like, I was just saying to Darren, I feel like my heart is going to explode, and he said that sounds like an illness. But it does, my heart feels like it's going to explode open, it feels so full. I'm so excited to like celebrate our engagement, I'm excited to plan the wedding, I'm excited to plan a hen-do, I'm excited for everything. Everything. Good? Yeah, let's go. Hey, so we're on our way to dinner, we've went home, we've got changed, and if anyone has been to Amsterdam and been to the sex museum and seen the guy who flashes you at the beginning in the trench coat, that's who I'm with right now. Darren picked up both of my jackets instead of mine and his, so now he's got my trench coat on and he looks like the flasher in Amsterdam. That's all I really want to say. Good morning. Where to begin? This camera might actually even cut out because it has not been playing ball for the past day or two, so I've not really filmed that much, but let me fill you in on what happened. So, a bit of a backstory. Darren brought me to Venice 4 years ago. This is where he asked me to be his girlfriend, and we stayed in this hotel, and it was just the most magical holiday we've ever had. And then, yeah, so he brought me back here to the same hotel, we had the same incredible view, which is one of the reasons we loved this hotel last time we stayed, because the sunrise was just phenomenal. What is this hotel called? Yeah, the Hilton Malino Stuki. Basically, this is an island just off of the mainland, so the view is the skyline of Venice rather than being in Venice, which we just thought was lovely. So, yesterday morning, our plan was to get up for sunrise, and we were just standing at the window, cuddling. Well, it was about 6:30 in the morning, and I was just taking in the view. It was absolutely phenomenal. And then Darren was like, "There's a reason why I brought you here," and turned around and he was on one knee with this bad boy. I have never been more shocked in my life. I think I was silent for like a good 30 seconds, and then I was like, "Yes, yes." Darren said it felt like a lifetime that I didn't speak. But yeah, it was just so lovely and special, just being him and I in our room watching the sunrise. It was just beyond perfect. And then we put the F1 on, because that's our thing, although I really could not concentrate on the F1. I was just sitting there like, what has just happened? So after that, we then got ourselves ready, went down to breakfast, and I was just like absolutely buzzing. Popped open a bottle of Prosecco at the breakfast, and people were looking at Darren and looking at me, and I was like, we just got engaged, we just got engaged. It was so exciting. And then we went on a lovely gondola ride around the canals, and then found a beautiful like courtyard terrace that overlooks the water. We had a couple bottles of rosé there, and it was just a real lovely day. What are you laughing at? Yeah, it was just a real lovely day, and then we came home and got changed and headed out to dinner, and Darren had booked a lovely restaurant. It was meant to be out on their terrace, but it was a bit too chilly, so we just sat inside, but it was really, really lovely. Yeah, kind of fine dining, but not. We did promise that we were never going to do fine dining again after last time we were here. We went to the Gritti Palace, which is where we're moving to the hotel today, and I took Dad in there for his birthday last time we were here. And when you go to a really good restaurant here, they give the men the menu with the prices on it, and the women the menu with no prices on it. So I had no clue the cost of anything, and Darren being Darren didn't really read it properly, and we got, it was like a 7-course tasting menu, and I think, did you think it was £200 for a couple? But it was £250 per person. So we had this tasting menu, and you know, we had a couple bottles of Prosecco, and the bill came and it was like 600 and something euros, and we were like, cool. This will be the most expensive meal we've probably ever had. But it was actually meant to be my treat to Darren because it was his birthday, but he ended up paying. So yeah, we will not make that mistake again. So yeah, we're moving to that hotel today, but we're not going to eat at the restaurant, I don't think, unless it's just like normal food. So yeah, that is an update on what has been happening. I think today we're going to move hotel and then maybe do some shopping, wander at the shops. They've got a lot of good designer shops here, so just have a little wander around and see if there's anything that tickles our fancy. I did say yesterday to Darren that I would treat him to something, because he deserves it. But yeah, all in all, really, really great trip so far. So we're just going to stick around here for a little bit and then get the boat over, and I'll show you the amazing hotel when we get there. We have just checked in, and even the toilets are phenomenal. It's just so beautiful. I'm actually going to cry. We have also just been upgraded to a room which is €9,000 per night. I'm going to leave. He's on that note. Just stopped off for a wee celebration Bellini after that good news. Adam feels like crying, he says. He's like, things like this never happened to me. Perks. Perks. Champagne in YSL store. They knew I was coming. I'm going to treat Diane to something as a thank you for the rock on my finger. And I'm also obviously getting myself a handbag. I think I'm going to go for this tan canvas little spring bag. Gorgeous, gorgeous views from the hotel bar over the Grand Canal. So beautiful. I actually just had to hold back the tears. We got escorted into our room. It is so beautiful. Oh. You come in, little bar area, all your drinks, a lovely seating area. Look at this light. And then over here, we have a gorgeous setup with roses. A lovely little cake, some strawberries. Darren had a bottle of champagne pre-ordered. The hotel gave us a bottle, and then we got another bottle from our friends back home. Just, I feel so overwhelmed. We have gorgeous, stunning views over the Grand Canal, and another little window over here that looks over onto the main canal. I don't think we can actually, don't know if we can get out here, but we need to figure that out. So this is our living room. We have our telly. We actually have a record player. And then through here, watch the step. Oh! Darren had these arranged for us coming. So overwhelmed. Nice little desk. I've actually not been in the bathroom. Oh wow. Oh wow, wowee. Darren, have you seen the toiletries? Yeah. Have you seen the toiletries? Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, holy oh my god. What type of up dream are we in right now? So we have a shower, a bath. What's through here? Oh, is this a toilet? Toilet? Oh. Look at this setup. I actually can't believe it. It's so beautiful. Oh, these toiletries. They're expensive. These are expensive, these toiletries. What is in here? Go hold that and I'll pull it. Oh, the good stuff. We'll take that home. And then what's in that little bag? What is that? Is that shaving kit? Oh, cleansing hand gel. Oh, it's like a clean kit. Cleansing wipes. Masks. Oh, it's like a COVID kit. And then over here we've got our bath salt, soap, a little mitt. And then there's other stuff in the shower as well. Oh, I can't wait to shower in here. We've got our other bath and shower gel, some hair shampoo. This hotel is unbelievable. Let's do one more walkthrough because I just can't even believe it. Like the view, like how is this our hotel room? This is bigger than most people's houses. Wow, wowee. Well, I think we will open a bottle, one bottle of our three. How are we going to get through 3 bottles over a couple of days?
Cracking one now.
Are you excited?
Yeah. I believe that's 100% over.
100% everything over. Goodness me. I love it. I love it. Cutting my wedding cake. Practicing cutting my wedding cake. Yay!
Cheers.
Cheers. Get the ring in. Always. Room service. Kids cheeseburger. Chips, spaghetti. Is that beef?
Beef fillet.
Beef fillet. I just said to the guy, he's like, where do you want it? I was like, oh, just down there on those tables. Starts rearranging the whole living room.
And propping a table up.
Because that's what he brought in, a full-on table. Well, good morning. What a past couple of days. I'm not even sure what I've filmed, what I've not filmed, what I've told you, what I've not told you. All I know is that I feel like I'm in a little fairy tale dream bubble. We got up this morning, went for our breakfast, you know, just the usual like buffet breakfast that is included in your hotel, but here it is very, very different. You're like on the waterfront. I'm going to film it tomorrow because it's beautiful. You're right on the canal. It's very, very classy. Men in white coats serve you. Yeah, it's really, really, really lovely. So we went in there this morning and their Darren's just nipped to the gym to check it out while I get ready. We have, sorry if you can hear trickling water, it's through there and I can't get it to stop. Anyway, I asked the reception for an iron to iron some of my things and they were like, oh no, we'll have the maid come and do it for you. It's like, okay. I like this lifestyle, it's very nice. Last night we ended up just getting room service in the room because I actually had such a sore stomach. I think I basically had far too much Prosecco and all the bubbles has given me like indigestion, so my stomach was so sore last night. So we ended up just getting room service and stayed in the room, which is absolutely fine by me because I want to enjoy this room while we're here. So the maid came to do the turn down service and basically she gave us like skincare products. So I got this eyes and lip contour cream, which is lovely. So I'm guessing every night they bring you a different skincare product to try before bed. How lovely. So yeah, that was last night. We basically just had a lovely evening. There's a record player here and a drawer filled with old records, so Darren was just loving that and he just put on a whole bunch of old records, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Diana Ross, like a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, it was nice, although I wasn't feeling that great. So I ended up going to bed quite early, like 10 o'clock, but we did drink all of the bottles of Prosecco. And surprisingly feel fresh today, although I think I'm going to have to go to the pharmacy and get something for my tummy. And I don't think I've actually mentioned my bag. So yesterday we went into all the shops, some designer shops, like I love them, but it's just too pretentious, you know, like everyone's oh la-di-da and they follow you around that you're going to steal something, and I'm just like, leave me alone, I'm not a thief, but I'm just wanting to look in peace. So yeah, that was like that in the Chanel shop. So I wanted to get some earrings, but just thought I can't even be bothered with this stuck up vibe. So we ended up going into YSL, which I always feel such at home in any YSL shop. I feel like the staff are much more friendlier. There was two shops and The first one, the woman, because I had my YSL Lulu bag, and she complimented it. She was like, "Oh, that colour, how have you got it? It's sold out." And I explained, I was like, "Oh, we got it in Monte Carlo," and they were just so friendly and showing me other things, and you know, just good vibes in that shop. You don't feel like you're being judged or anything. So then we walked along, and there was a larger shop that I think it was 2 or 3 floors, and it had clothes and men's stuff, and had a larger range of bags. And again, they were so friendly. Of course, I was like, because she was asking how long we're here and blah blah blah, and I was like, "Oh, we just got engaged." They brought out their champagne. Like like I love that service when they're just so much friendlier than you go into the Hermes shop and they're like looking down at you. Don't like that. So yeah, I think that's why I always end up buying YSL bags. So yeah, of course I had to buy a bag after they brought out the champagne. I was going to treat Dad into some shoes he had his eye on, just as a thank you for this whole trip, because as we know, it's all been sponsored by Dan's Diaries. But he ended up not getting any. So I got myself a bag, and it's a different type of bag than what I would usually get. It's much more casual, very spring summer vibes. I will obviously show you when I'm ready. I'll open it. The only thing I'm concerned about is how we're going to get it home, because our suitcases are jam packed. But I'm sure we'll find a way. So yeah, that is an update, and today we're just going to get ready, wander around the city. It's our last day, we leave tomorrow, so I think I'm going to get some ice cream. And my favourite thing about Venice is just like not having a plan and just wandering around the city. Like you could just wander all the back streets and find lovely little restaurants and cafes and just sit and people watch. It's like my favourite thing to do here. So we'll probably just do some more of that today. And this is lovely, by the way, this Sicily it's eye and lip contour cream is really nice. So yeah, and then home, and it's one of those things where I'm not even sad about going home, because I know that I get to see all my friends and family, and I'm very much looking forward to more celebrations when we're home. Although I think I'm going to need to get like a colonic or something for my stomach. It definitely needs some form of detox before I can continue partying. But anyway, I think that is all I had to update you on. Oh, I think the one thing that I forgot to show you when I did the room tour, we didn't notice it until later. They actually have, so I showed all the designer toiletries they have here. They actually have a separate toiletry for your bum, to clean your bum, a completely separate wash, which we just found hilarious. That's how bougie it is here. So yeah, let me get ready and I'll unbox my handbag. Okay, my new baby that I mentioned, she's here. Let me open Matthew's. Oh. So I was just looking it up online, and turns out that I actually saved some money buying it here rather than at home, which is always a bonus. Of course it comes in this bag. Are we ready? Ta-da! Little mini Cassandra. So cute. Let me come closer. So, tan leather, canvas material, gold hardware. Move the L, opens. It comes with a strap as well for over the shoulder. Gold foil detail, top handle, little pocket at the back. She's just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Wandering around the back streets of Venice. I've had my Gaviscon, so I feel a bit better. Off to get some gelato. And what's the name of that bridge?
Rialto.
and to see the Rialto Bridge. Look at this! So beautiful, and there's the bridge over there in the back. That's their doggo. Yeah.
How's your trip?
How was my trip? I mean, it doesn't get much better than this handbag. Kidding! And this is why I love Venice. They give you little chairs for your little bags. So our room that we're staying in, I think, is that balcony there, I think. We came home to our items ironed. The most expensive ironing we will ever have in our lives. Tonight's dinner view by the window. My fiance. Eggs, Benny, breakfast with a view. Well, we have come to the end of our Venetian trip. We're just going to have one last drink in a little bar on St. Marco's Square with the band playing. And then head to the airport. Oh.